quoting his own words, he calls himself the vibe supplier, all right? 18 minutes before wrap up on the show today, but we're doing a special one for my brother Kim Promise. Five-star album has finally landed. We're here, man. Charlie, we're broadcasting live from the metropolis, Greater Accra region. We did Accra more to be precise. Y107.9 FM. Now, let me tell you something. After this album came out, King hasn't spoken to nobody. He decided, you know what, I'm coming home to the brothers. So we do this the right way. So what's going to happen this morning is we get a few minutes left, right? But it's going to be a live listening session. Kim Promise is going to give you his top picks of the album, so we listen to it. And then the rest we just leave to you. But Charlie, welcome to YFM, man.
Hey,
Good to see you always.
Thanks. Yeah,
the
man.
love.
I had to come.
Yeah.
It's a must.
Come and see the brothers.
See my bros them.
You know the funny thing, whenever Kim Promise comes in here, the first question obviously has to do with the trips. How do you do it, man? I'm on this season. I think last month, the past month, where have you been? And how hectic has it been?
I've been to London, I've been to Amsterdam, Rotterdam, Portugal, Ghana.
Wow. Let's talk about that was it Afrobeat Fest?
Afro Nation?
No, there was one that you did.
Oh, my festival.
Yes. Yeah. The performance, man, the reaction from the audience, and it was weird. I mean, to me.
Why is it
because,
weird?
Charlie, the crowd in there, I think it was like 70% plantain chips, you know?
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, what's up? Like, they're singing word for word.
Yeah,
how does that make you feel, bro?
Ejumano Koso,
right? Like, you feel like the work is actually getting to them.
Bro. These are days that we used to pray for, do you know what I mean? And it's only right that, when you work so hard, it will manifest. By God's grace, it's going great, The fact that we go abroad, people they don't understand language, so they sing the songs word to word. It's a great feeling. I can't lie to you, bro.
And the money is coming with it as well.
God is good, my broski. God is good.
Yo, my bro pull up in a new car, man. He pulled up in a new whip.
Laburo.
No, forget. It's still the vibe. Anyways, bro, let's talk about the album, 5-star album. I remember the last time. I think the last time you came here was on Winston's show. I listened through that. But last time I sat with you like this, you promised an album, and I'm glad you delivered on that.
Bro, I had to.
If I'm not wrong, it's a 10-track album, right?
15,
yes,
so
15.
Wrong.
So yeah, I'm wrong. I mean, it's 10 on the top and then 5 on the side. 15.
He's trying to solve the problem he has caused.
Yeah, bro. How did you put all that together, and who actually made the decision to make it 15? And did you have to just lift from the songs you recorded in the past, so you had to build from the scratch with regards to this particular one?
Bro, I started making this album 2 years ago.
2 years.
Yeah, I usually, when I'm putting together an album, I take my time. I know they just pick songs randomly and just put them together. It has to follow like a theme. And when you listen to this album, you feel the growth from when I began as Boy P to Promise
Boy
to Kid
P,
Promise to now 5 stars. You know what I mean? You feel it. Like now there are things that I can talk about that I couldn't talk about on my first album. Like right now, again, on Yagufi talk about. But before I wasn't, because I never speak on things that I can't do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I try to keep it like 100. Keep it real. The music always has to feel real, so people can actually connect with it. So you can, travel with me on my growth as an artist and as a person. So yeah.
So how was the process like for you? I mean, you've obviously given us insights into the kind of motivation that was behind it, and how
the process was simple, bro. It's always how I make music. I always go into the studio to have fun. Do you know what I mean? And I started making it when we were in COVID. I was on tour. I was in Toronto. I had to rush back to Ghana. When I got back, I come look for. I was happy. So I just stayed home. I learned how to record myself during that time. So I was literally downstairs every time in the studio making music. And, so I recorded like half of it whilst we were in COVID, and the other half was when we had just come out. So imagine saying you did in confinement side. Now finally, if you go outside, I'm on thing and I do crazy. You know what I mean? had to put all the vibes. So it's very, very I had time to think.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Reflect on life and different perspectives with regards to people that I love, family, friends, growth. Things that have changed, or you're not the same. All of that I put in the music, bro. So, bro, it's crazy.
Out of the 15, did you have to go through the regular process of, okay, Moku come out to this one? No, this one doesn't have to be in there.
Honestly, I wanted an 11-track album.
and then 4 just joined.
Bro, I'm like, let's keep it short and simple. But every time, I took a trip to London right after COVID to finish the album. And then I made Chop Live.
You made, I think, Ring My
Line was out already.
Yeah, it was out already.
I had made Chop Live. No, I made Chop Live and I made Bad and Rude.
Yeah, Bad and Rude.
And those two still made the album, and Yeah, there were plenty that we bought and plenty that made it. But at the end of the day, bro, I'm super happy that we got to put together this beautiful body of work that I call magic.
I like that. You're obviously growing. You're big in what you do now. You've gained some form of experience over the years. Did you have to struggle with the kind of collabos you put together? I mean, I know it's Kim Promise. You're topping the charts. You're doing things. Somebody would just hit you up and say, "Oh, Charlie, this one, yeah, for the top." I mean, did you have to deal with that at any point where friends in the business are hitting you up, Charlie, for the album?
Yeah, like I had a few people like, "Oh, we know you're working on the album. Where's my verse?" You know what I mean? But like, I'm someone who never forces features or collabs.
Right.
It has to be very organic.
Okay.
Like,
Vibe.
I always say that. It's funny and people be like, that's selfish, but I feel like I need to know someone to make music with them most of the time. And even if I don't know, you have to be like your biggest fan. Like I have to be a big fan because I can't fake it. So when we enter the studio, it's vibes. Like anybody hear me on a song with, trust me, it's vibes. Like almost every feature we like I do goes like number one. Do you know what I mean? Like from like songs with Sarg to Medical to Manifest to everybody, bro. It goes crazy. Like I just did a verse for Camidos. The song's going crazy. You know what I mean? So it always is organic for me. So I did have that, but like I said, I don't really do music thinking, no, I'm doing a song for Esking.
Yeah.
To do a verse. No, I do music that I love.
Okay.
And if later we feel like, oh, Esking's verse, Esking will fit killer, then we hit up Esking. That's how it is.
I get that. So I'm just looking at the collabos in here, and I think it makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
As Omale, the name will be Omale or Male?
Omale.
Yeah. Because Omale be like, different.
Omale.
Yeah, different vibe. And it's obviously Heady One on there. There's Frina. Tell me about Frina, though.
Frina he's like the biggest black artist from the Netherlands, but he's Ghanaian.
Hey.
He's Ghanaian. So, we had to connect. I was on his last album. We did a banger, and like I've gone number one in like the Netherlands like twice. Tokyo went number one, Commando went number one. So it was only right that we did something for the people back there. I did Commando remix with Shift, and time to do my Gunna brother. So
I'm just gonna take you guys through the track list, and then after that, I mean, while we do this, you can also listen. Let's send the streams up, man. Whichever platform you're doing. Let's do it now. As a matter of fact, I mean, from now till whenever,
bro,
let's send the streams up. Just stream in your cars, whatever. So number one track on there is Iniesta.
Yeah, man.
It has him on there alone. That's How Dare You by himself. 10 Toes is number 3 featuring Omale. I think we played that 2 days ago and yesterday. Ring My Line, my favorite. Yo, no doubt, man. It has Heady One on there. Number 5 is Put You On himself. Ya Asantua featuring Frina. You just spoke about him. Slow Down is number 7. Number 8 is Ginger. Number 9, Do Not Disturb. Chop Live featuring Pato Rankin is number 10. Number 11, Bad and Rude featuring Weston.
Yep.
Great collabo, man.
Thanks,
Great collab. These are legendary guys, man.
Mad.
We'll talk about how you linked up with them on the other side.
Nice,
Overthink is number 12. Carry Me Go number 13 featuring Bisakade, our very own Bisakade. Maria, it's with him. Run to You featuring Chance the Rapper and Vic. When did you do this one? The last one when? Was it before they came? You guys talked about it, or you guys just linked up?
Me and Vic always like spoke. Me and Chance met after.
Okay.
So both of them just came to the house. They put up on me. When they put up, funny thing is, I was already I was listening to this song. Like I didn't have plans on making this song with them, and when they came, we were just touching it because randomly I was like, Killer, okay, so I was just playing for Killer, and I see them, they just play. I'm like, oh my bros, and they're like, what the hell is this? I'm like, bro, this is some stuff I made like back there. Like, bro, this is so fire, man. Meanwhile, we are Traverse. I'm like, okay,
wow,
let's run it, bro. It's crazy.
You might never know.
You think I made it for them, bro, because it's kind of like their sound as well. Yeah. Like I said, I like when things come together organically. It feels always great.
So this is what we're gonna do before the show ends. We have a few more minutes, about 9 minutes.
Yeah.
I need you to tell me. Can we do Ganj? Can we do 4, 3, 5? My DJ has to speak. No. You have the. We can do 3. Okay, that means 4. Yeah.
We don't have to play all.
We don't have to exactly. We don't have to play.
Half.
Yeah. Make them go stream the rest.
You get me?
But if you're at a place right now, and you need to get on stage and it's a new audience, new crowd. Let's say you're in Suriname somewhere or North Korea somewhere, and they tell you, pick 3 songs off the album for us now. Your top 3.
It'll be hard.
Let's do it. That's why you're Ganja's picking one. 10 Toes is one. Okay.
Right.
So we have one, 10 Toes. I think think we've played that already. It's not fair. Let's give rights to.
That is an exclusive, and especially was released yesterday.
Yeah.
We had it first.
I was part of the first people.
Yeah.
Vibe.
Globally.
Vibe. Attack, papa, papa.
Video first.
We can't. So we're gonna do 10 toes and then two more of it.
10 toes, how dare you?
How dare you?
For the Galem.
Okay.
And you pick the last one.
Wow. So I'm gonna pick Run to You. Yeah, featuring Chance the Rapper and Vic Mensa. I want to hear that one.
And then we can add Ya Santua.
Yeah. So Ya Santua, Run to You, and then Don't Dare.
How dare you?
How dare you? Yes, how dare you? And then Ganjo play
10 toes.
10 toes. So 4 songs off the 5-star album. Can promise us right here. First time airplay anywhere on radio. Guys,
Yeah,
do
man.
enjoy. It is the mid morning. King is in the building, man.